your destiny awaits.
Oh, wait with
so
me.
share toast with your closest mates.
It's your birthday today.
Wait.
It's your birthday today.
Wait.
Grab your goodie bags. Open your gifts. Blow out your candles. Wayne!
Hi Wayne, just want to wish you a happy 40th birthday and hope you can enjoy your day. Memories of you with Tim Tams, you just loved them, and you'd get on your bike and ride up to the basin just to have deep fried Tim Tams. And then you thought, why go so far? The fish and chip shop around the corner could do it for you. So you went out and bought a packet of Tim Tams, took them to the fish and chip shop around the corner and told the guy what to do because you really liked deep fried Tim Tams. So he obliged and they turned out quite good for you. Just hope you have a lovely day for your birthday. And best thing that happened was you kept us young when you were born. You were great. Love you heaps. Bye. Okay.
Hi Wayne, happy 40th birthday. You have achieved a lot in your 40 years. I remember when we used to buy a tub of ice cream and you'd have it in one night and you go to friend's place to watch that Ellie. Was it Ellie?
Ellie McBeal.
Ellie McBeal. Have a good day. Bye.
Happy birthday, Wayno. Happy 40th, mate, all the way. Just like to say from this side in WA, hope you're all well, hope the family are well. For me, I guess, know each other from MasterCard days when we took you on board in the UK. Sort of stayed in contact since then, so it's good. Enjoyed catching up with you a few years ago over this side with my daughter at that time. Now got a son. I guess for me, one of the memories I always hold on to is when I came back to the UK in 2009 for a friend's wedding, and I was entrusted with getting a voucher to be able to send to my wife's newborn daughter up in Leeds. And on the day I came and met you guys for a catch up at MasterCard, and the new offices in Canary Wharf were having a few beverages, I guess, and as the day dragged on, I had to still get to the post office and drop off the voucher. And you know, as you're a very charitable guy and very helpful, you offered to take it for me and drop it off and make sure it got to Leeds to celebrate the birth of the newborn. Sad to say, I still think it's in transit somewhere, mate. I don't know if it ever got there or if you ever remembered to take it or if it got lost somewhere, but I mean, that was a running gag for a while between my wife's family and myself to wonder if that voucher ever turned up. So I hope you spent it well, or I hope it got lost well, who knows, because that was a big day. All the best, very nice to share this with you. I am horrible on media like this, so well done, happy birthday.
Good day, Wayne. It's coming up to that special time of year again, I believe. We've got the Ashes coming in December. We've got trading terms also in December. And I believe a little birdie has told me it's your 40th birthday. So 40 years not out, looking for that half century, possibly going for that ton. But just wanted to wish you all the very best for that special day. Hopefully when Mr McGowan opens these borders up and I can get back across to Melbourne, we can maybe celebrate in style and have a few beers. So all the best for your up and coming 40th, mate. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon.
Happy 40th birthday, Wayne. Can't believe we're getting to that age now. Oh, I've known you 35 years. It's been great. Some good memories there from the time I made you laugh so much you wet your pants in primary school to you sleeping in our garden bed on our wedding night. It's been good, mate. It's been good. All the best. Happy 40th. Have a great day.
Happy birthday, Dwayno, or should I say Wayne Dwayno Stewart. Who'd have thought we'd still be friends after that tumultuous start way back in 2005 at HBC, where you, the established buck, and me, the rookie new boy, trying to muscle in on the title of cool guy. Luckily, we found a natural balance, I think, which allowed your inner Mary to flourish and my wise guy act to serenade the masses. Since then, we shared a lot of memories, starting off with your zonal marking debut at Sunday football. What was I thinking? The many dinners, drinks, the budget canapes, and fast forward right up to you meeting and marrying the wonderful Sylvia. And most recently, our trips in New Zealand and Fiji with our families. Look, mate, these days oceans may separate us, but I want you to know that you've always got a brother and a family here, looking to pick up the thread and weave many more memories to add to the collection we already have. I hope you have a great day. Lots of love, Alpa, Aria, Elena, and myself. Have a good one, mate. Take it easy. Bye-bye.
G'day, mate. Happy 40th birthday. God, I thought you were way older than 40, mate. But then again, your mentality probably is more like 16. We've known each other a lot of years, mate, and we've had some very, very, very good times, and hope there's plenty more to come. Have a great birthday. Pity we can't celebrate in person, but I'm sure we'll make up for it in the long run. Have a good night, mate.
Wayne? Who's Wayne? Turning 40? Don't know, just some old guy. Don't know him.
It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Gonna have a good time. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, mate. Miss ya. Love ya.
Hey Wayno, it's the Sunbury Caveman here. Just wishing you a happy 40th birthday, mate. I hope you have a great time, and we'll have to catch up and have a drink when we're finally allowed out of lockdown. Catch you later, mate. Bye.
Hey Wayne, happy 40th birthday, mate. Hope it's pretty good, hey? See you later.
Hi Wayne, just wanted to wish you a very happy 40th birthday. I'm really grateful that you're my friend as well as my cousin, and I've got to share so many amazing memories with you in your first 40 years, from washing the sour stuff off the warheads in your front garden as kids, to going on family holidays together, to celebrating your Polish wedding. So many amazing times, and I look forward to lots more in the next 40 years. So have an amazing birthday, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Hey bro, happy 40th birthday. I wanted to tell the story, which is still probably one of my favorite stories. When you were young and you liked this girl and you asked me to take you down to the netball courts, you were about 8 years old, maybe 7. So I did. I walked down there with you to meet this girl, and you're all nervous and excited. And anyway, I teased you so much, and I was trying to make you laugh. And I made you laugh so hard that you actually peed your pants, had to pull your shirt down and come back home again. And I think it was one of the most embarrassing moments for you, but it was hilarious as an older brother. Anyway, mate, absolutely love you. Think you're a champion. I'm proud of you as a brother, as a husband, as a father. You're just an amazing person, and we all hope you have a fantastic 40th. Love you, bud. Bye.
Happy birthday to you, all the way from England. Hope you have an amazing day. They asked for stories. The one that sticks in my head, my mum keeps telling me, is how you were the only person to ever successfully show her how the microwave in her house works after my 30th birthday, which makes it nearly 15 years ago. And we'd had a barbecue, and it was December, and it was snowing and raining, and you wanted one of the burgers, and showed how to use the microwave, and she's been grateful ever since. And that time, I don't know what we were doing in Chelmsford. I think you were helping me decorate my house, and you slept in the graveyard in Chelmsford, just because not like ring me and say, come and get me, I'll just sleep. No, it'll be fine, I'll just sleep here. Anyway, my most kind and generous Aussie brother from another mother. Happy birthday.
40th, Wayne. Hope you had a beautiful day and enjoy it with your family. We love you.
Happy birthday, Wayne. Bye. Have a great day.
Happy birthday, mate. Have a great one. See you soon.
Hey mate, happy birthday. Loved having you as my younger brother since the day you were born. Been able to look after you, taking you out, going to McDonald's drive-through once I got my license, hooning down dirt roads, to now seeing you with your own family. You're still one of my best mates, and I love looking after you still. And happy 40th birthday.
Hi, Wayne. Happy 40th birthday. I wish you really, really happy with your family.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Wayne. Oh, happy birthday, Wayne. Oh, happy birthday, mate. Hope you have a cracking day. Be seeing you.
Hello, Wayne.
Hello.
Hello. The Robinsons here.
Yeah.
We're saying happy birthday to Calamity Wayne.
Hello, I'm Emily, and I'm the oldest kid. Hello, and I'm Jay, the 4-year-old kid.
Otherwise known as Spider-Man.
So we're here to say happy birthday and tell some jokes. Yeah.
Well, some stories about Wayne. I've got the disguise on. I'm the biggest kid, maybe.
We are sort of kids. No.
So,
Okay.
we're supposed to keep this to 2 minutes, remember?
So, wait, let's see.
So some stories about Wayne. Right, so Wayne, when I used to work with Wayne, he had a bright orange bag. It was a bit like Wayne himself, really, very bright and sunny. It was quite dependable. It had, I suppose it was a little bit scruffy, just like Wayne. And also, it had the worst stench ever. Once I was walking past in the office, and then a few other people I saw were gagging as well. I just had to go up to Wayne and say, what is that awful smell? And then Wayne did explain that actually, the few days before, he had forgotten that he had some potato garlic butter thing in his bag, and that was what was causing the smell. So he had to get rid of that bag.
Now I'll tell you another story.
What was the other stories? What one? Oh, the date. Yeah, I remember that Wayne had to. He was part of a sort of charity event where he had to go on a blind date where they had to bid for people, and Wayne surprisingly was actually bid for, and someone did want to go on a date with him, and the date took him to a horror film. Watch a horror film. One of the Saw films.
Terrible.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for you.
And
You
Wayne,
should have had popcorn. That would have made it better.
yeah, Wayne is not a fan of horror films. Apparently, it's what I learned as well.
Me neither.
So he spent most of the time quivering in the cinema, whilst his date was enjoying.
Okay, let's sing happy birthday.
Right, actually, one
not
other
yet.
thing
I
I do want to say, I had to do a leaving speech for Wayne once. I had to do a leaving speech for Wayne once, and one of the lines in that described Wayne as being everyone's second favourite Australian after Harold Bishop.
Well, Harold Bishop was a TV programme. What on earth? You don't even know who
You don't know Harold Bishop. Everyone knows who Harold Bishop is.
Well, you were probably the best. You were probably the first one.
But we just want to say a very happy 40th birthday to Wayne. We hope
40th
you have a fantastic day.
Happy birthday.
And we hope you're all doing well.
You're younger than him. Yeah. He's 43.
Don't cut it! Cut the film! No more!
Hello. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Calamity Wayne. Happy birthday to you.
Wayno, mate, happy 40th. I hope you're having a good day celebrating with Sylvia and the kids. Just wanted to wish you many happy returns and share a few memories we've had over the years. Lots of good ones, particularly football tours to Thailand, your comedy sketches in the tour bus, plenty of material, particularly PK mistaking a young gentleman for a young lady. Rather unfortunate incident, although we reaped the benefit of the stories afterwards. Only interluded by the tour bus having to stop every 10 minutes so we could go to the loo. Anyway, also many good nights out in London. Kings of Leon being a highlight, parties around various parts of town, back at my flat, absinthe cocktails, interesting. Good times at Bitty's wedding, football every Sunday, you bringing your barbecue down from home to the football pitch, particularly good one. And yeah, look forward to seeing you again. Miss you, buddy, and take care and speak soon. Cheers.
Hey man, happy birthday buddy. I'm gonna try and keep this PG and not relive many of our jokes in the last 2 years because they might be slightly inappropriate and I'm not too sure who's watching this. So yeah, just wishing you a happy birthday. Definitely getting the opportunity to work with you and then later on being friends outside of work also has definitely been one of the highlights at LNH. So wishing you and the family well, and hopefully we can catch up soon after the lockdowns. Happy 40th birthday. Cheers. Bye.
Happy birthday, Wayno, you old bugger, from me. Turning the big 4-0, which is exciting for you. Got the message there from the guys to shoot you a note, and I thought many funny stories I could share with whoever's watching and yourself. But I thought actually probably a better story to share would be one that really sticks in my memory, and it relates to early days when we first became mates, and particularly in high school at Fair Hills High in Year 7. And I remember specifically I had a real rough time in Year 7 because I thought I was some sort of a smarty pants, and then ended up first half of the year I'd failed most of my subjects, and I was sort of staring down the prospect of having to repeat Year 7. Would have been highly embarrassing. But I still recall to this minute that one of my final submissions I needed for Japanese class to pass the subject related to a workbook I had to submit. And I'd done 90% of the work, but hadn't even bothered to submit it, which was very like me back in Year 7. And I still remember to this day that you came after school at 3:30, knocked on my door, said, "Give me the bloody book." And you actually took my workbook for me and sprinted it in to hand in for me on my behalf to my Japanese teacher. And as a result, I passed that lesson, passed that subject, and then managed to scrape through Year 7, which is great for me. But I think it just goes to show the character of the person that you are, that you just give your shirt off the back to anyone who needs it. And definitely for me, that cemented our friendship, that you're a bloody fantastic guy that I wanted to be around. So, mate, today, happy birthday. I hope you're having a fantastic day with the family. You deserve it. You made it. Well done. And we'll catch up soon. See you, bud. Bye.
Wayne, I've had a call. Conor McGregor's called me. He wants his proper whiskey back. He figures you've been knocking him off. You've been running around with his name, and now you're 40. He's called you out. He wants you in the MMA ring. Happy birthday, mate. Hope you have a great one, and look forward to catching up soon. We miss you in the electrical wholesale side. Who knows? Maybe one day we can get you back. Cheers, mate.
Hi, Wayne. I hope you're well. I understand that it's a special birthday month for you. Happy 40th. I'm sure you'll have lots of celebrations with family and friends, with lots of Wayne stories being shared. I hope you have a fabulous time and hope to catch you sometime soon. Bye.
Hey Wayne, welcome to the 40s.
Definitely sure you're going to enjoy the new decade, and I thought I'll give you a few tips around what's happening when you're 40. Number one, grey. Everything starts turning grey, all your hair, and it happens very sudden. Second thing is hangovers. And hangovers last for weeks. You have 2 glasses of wine and you can't remember anything for ages. Third thing is, remember Lethal Weapon when they say, I'm too old for this shit? Well, that's happening right now. You're too old for this shit. Which brings me to wisdom. There is no wisdom. You still continue doing the same things, saying the same shit, doing the same stuff. Never changes. But in all seriousness, happy birthday, mate. We love you, and we believe and hope that you have a fantastic year and a wonderful day, and enjoy it. All the best from the De Jager family. Bye-bye.
Wayne.
Hi, Wayne.
We're just wishing you a very happy 40th birthday on the 11th of November. Well done. And I don't know if you can remember, but we went to the football, Auntie Belle and your dad and yourself and I, and somehow or other we came home on the train to Glen Waverley, and by the time we reached Glen Waverley, you'd made friends with all these people around you on the train, and they all shook your hand as you got off, and I thought, wow, what a lovely, friendly young fellow you are. Thank you.
Happy birthday, Wayne. So, 40 years old. You know, at my age, I'm not sure whether 40 is young or old, or maybe just something different. But mate, whatever it is, enjoy it, because it's not going to come around again. You know, I think before I made this video, I was thinking about all the times we spent together in L&H. And there were some tough times, but I think the two of us probably hit it off pretty well, and we had some fun along the way. And I'm hoping you're having some fun now doing whatever you're doing. You know, I really enjoyed our time together working, and as well as being your ex-boss, I like to think that we're friends as well. So, Wayne, enjoy today. Make sure you're looking after Sylvia and the kids, and make sure that you can get a chance, come back up to Lennox Head and enjoy the weather up here, enjoy the company. Look forward to seeing you soon, Wayne. Take care and have a great birthday.
Wayne Stewart. I've been asked to say a couple of things about my mate Wayno. I first met Wayne about 15 years ago at Godfrey's. We had like a town hall meeting. All the executives are there, all the senior people. I never met Wayne before, and here's this bloke who just starts talking numbers in this monotone voice. Oh, KPI this, KPI numbers. I'm going, oh mate, this bloke's going to kill me if he keeps talking like that. So Wayne talks about 10-15 minutes and sits down. Anyway, so after the meeting, he comes and introduces himself to me because I'd never met him before, so he was kind enough to do that. And he says, "Hi, I'm Wayne." I'm like, "Oh, hi Wayne, I'm Steve. What's wrong with your voice?" "Nothing." "What are you talking like that for?" "This is how I talk." "How old are you?" 24. Jesus, okay. So that was my first meeting with Wayne. So over the years we worked closely together, and I actually don't know what his job was. I knew it was numbers or something, accounting. He seemed to thrive on it, and he really enjoyed it. And we had meetings and stuff together. And one thing I noticed in meetings, Wayne would shake his legs constantly. Like you'd be trying to have a conversation with someone and it's just shakes. So I nicknamed him Shakes. So I don't know if anyone out there has known him as Shakes, but me and a couple other people at Godfrey's knew him as Shakes. One thing I also learned about Wayne when I worked with him at Godfrey's was the extraordinary amount of toilet breaks that he took. I mean, like every 5 minutes he'd go to the toilet. I'd be talking to him, I'd turn around and he's gone to the toilet. We interviewed someone once for a job and he left the interview probably 4 or 5 times to go to the toilet, which I thought was a bit weird, but that's Wayne. Wayne, dry sense of humour, I think, like myself. We like the stupid things, and Wayne was always my cohort when it comes to comedy and stupid stuff. So one of the things that we had in common was this, and Wayne will know this when I show him this. So Wayne reminds me of the character of this movie, the character was the office manager, even though Wayne wasn't manager, but the character in that movie reminded me of Wayne. We watched that movie together on a plane, and we didn't have headphones. We're flying to Perth. We're laughing like school kids. No one knew what we were laughing at while we were watching, but we had a good time, and that was Wayne. Wayne was always up for a good time. He was always into weird movies as well too. He recommended this movie to me about some tyre that goes around killing people. He loves that sort of stuff, which is weird as, but that's Wayne. So Wayne, happy 40th, mate. All the best. Look forward to catching up with you after lockdown, and see you around. See ya.
Hi Wayne, happy 40th. Gee, whenever your name comes to mind, I have a smile on my face. God, you were a fresh breath air when I first met you in L&H, and then you went and employed other people that were just as great. Look, not blowing wind up your trousers, by the way, but I do always remember the first formal meeting I had, and you're looking to plug your laptop in and you're carrying on, and you said, who do I have to recruit around here to get a bit of IT happening? Well, I just thought that was a classic, and only you could get away with that. So I always think of that when I think of you. The other thing is, we used to have some great lunches and go to lunch, you know, just down the local pub, or always a nice pub. And I can always remember you ordering a steak. And then someone told me you were a vegetarian. I got very confused. But anyway, look, all I can know is they were the good old days and we didn't know it back then. So have a wonderful birthday, and I'll think of you while I'm laying around in Queensland with a swimming pool and sunshine while you're in Victoria working your ass off. Lots of love and happy 40th. Mwah. Oh, by the way, do you like the tattooed lips? While you're laying around looking gorgeous, you've got to have coloured tattooed lips in Queensland. Have a great night, Wayne. Love you. Bye.
100 lat, 100 lat, niech żyje, żyje nam. 100 lat, 100 lat, niech żyje, żyje nam. Jeszcze raz, niech żyje, żyje nam.
A kto?
Wayne.
Wayne, w dniu urodzin życzymy Ci wszystkiego najlepszego. Dużo zdrowia,
Szczęścia,
pomyślności
spełnienia marzeń
i miłego spotkania. Do zobaczenia.
i dobrej gorzały. Czeka na Ciebie.
Hey Wayne, you've taught me up. Happy 40th. Hope you have a great day. See you soon, hopefully. We're going to stuff you in the ashes, so keep in touch.
Pass it on. Say happy birthday, Wayne.
Happy birthday.
Thanks, Kitty. Happy birthday, Wayne. Happy birthday, Wayne. Hope you have a good day.
Hi Wayne, happy birthday. Having a great party here. Hope to see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Happy birthday, Wayne. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, all the best.
Just start again because we didn't know.
All the best. We love you and we miss you. We sorry can't be there with you, but we will celebrate one day.
Happy birthday, Wayne. Wishing you all the best.
Dużo zdrowia i szczęśliwości.
Oh, that's...
100 lat Wayne, kocham cię. I hope the kids are behaving and hope you have loads of money and love in your life. Bye.
Happy birthday, Wayne. Enjoy.
Happy birthday, Wayne, but we're going to stuff you.
Happy birthday, Wayne. I hope you enjoy your 40th. And remember, don't leave the table before everyone's finished or you'll end up with glue tack on your seat.
Happy 40th, Wayne.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy 40th, bud.
Hi Wayne, I've known you since primary school. You're one of my oldest and dearest friends. Wishing you the happiest of 40th birthdays. Can't wait to celebrate. See ya!
Happy birthday, Wayne.
Hey Wayno, happy 40th. Can you believe it? We're actually 40. No, hold on, you are. I'm not 40 until next year. I'm going to leave all the gags out of this. I haven't really prepared anything because it would be really unnatural and I'm not very good at this. So I'm going to leave that to Ollie and he can kind of give you some gags or something or other. Anyway, I'll just leave that to you and Ols. We've had some really great times and it's a shame you guys are not in the UK because we'd love to be able to celebrate with you, although I'm sure we wouldn't be partying quite as hard. Well, I guess we'll see when the kids have grown up and maybe we'll have a bit more energy left in us and maybe a second wind and all that. So yeah, I'm babbling, but yes, I hope you have a lovely, lovely 40th and thanks to Jason for including us in your list of friends. We're really honoured to be a friend of yours. You're a great guy and so much fun as well and just a kind-hearted person and yeah, it's brilliant to be your friend and oh my god, I can't believe you're 40 and me next year. Eek! All right, anyways, I'm gonna go. I hope you have a lovely day. Bye! Just one other thing to add, which I forgot to say, is that I did have a look around for some Panther stuff, but sadly couldn't find any, and it is somewhere around. I haven't got rid of it. I very rarely get rid of anything, actually, much to Ollie's annoyance. But yes, I do have it, but I worry that I'm already late passing this video on to Jason, and if I spend more time trying to find my Panthers kit, he will never get this video on time. Well, actually, it's not even on time, it's already late. So anyway, I was hoping to get you something because the Panthers and trips out to Bangkok were so much fun with you and yeah, many, many, many memories. But I think I'll just have to get some photos together and send them over to Jason or you anyway for your birthday instead. All right, bye.
Wayno, happy 40th, mate. Sorry that your country is so weird and shit at the moment and no one's able to come and see you or you're not able to go and see anyone, but hope that you're having a freaking awesome day and that you enjoyed us giving you a good scuttling in the T20 cricket the other day. Hard to know where to start. I've got so many hilarious memories of you, but pretty much all of them were based in Thailand. The two that stick out, Ollie Jew, la la la, Ollie Jew, la la la. Like, Adolf, you left one in Australia, mate, and his name's Wayne. that was so funny. That sing-song on the bus on the way to like our first football match or whatever it was, same time as we discovered that PK had put his hands up a wrong un. That was hilarious. The other Wayno memory that I have that is just stupidly funny is when we were all standing, I think it was at Bangkok airport, waiting for our baggage, and everyone was like grabbing their bags and picking their suitcases off and whatever. And then your bin bag turned up, or two of your bin bags turned up. Anyway, mate, so many great memories. And even though we don't see each other that often or even speak that often, you're an absolute top bloke. Feel very lucky to have you as a friend. We all do, me and Vicky and Jimbo and Vibka and Bitty and everyone else here. Lots of love to you, lots of love to Sylvie and the family, and yeah, look forward to your 50th birthday and in the interim, hanging out and being able to see you soon. Hope you have a great day, mate. Take care. Bye-bye.
Happy birthday, Wayno. Happy birthday, Wayne. Happy birthday.
Wayne, happy birthday, mate. If you find turning 40 is hard to swallow, wait till your doctor starts adding pills to it. Have a good one. See ya.
Well, Dwayno. Well, firstly, happy birthday, mate. Miss you lots. Miss Sylvia as well. And I hope the kids are doing well. What can I say about this young man? Met in London through Vish. And I think it's safe to say we all instantly hit it off. I mean, this was the token 6 foot plus white Aussie guy amongst a sea of, you know, under 6 foot something Asians, really. And you just, you know, you fit right in. You could go anywhere, Dwayno, and just fit right in, and that's exactly what you did. You were brilliant. I mean, we shared so many memories. I'm trying to pick some in particular, but you know, be it on the football pitch, be it on nights out, Vish's wedding, I remember, instantly took to the culture of an Indian wedding. You said your bits. I just remember you saying something like Mafi or something like that, which obviously means forgive me. And I don't know why you said that, but I mean, we had some great times. I wanted the whole family to be part of this video, but I know I'm going to forget doing this video if I don't do it now. James is upstairs breastfeeding Mayan, the youngest. So I thought, let me quickly do it. And I wish you the best of birthdays, Dwayno. I really hope I get to see you soon. So much love going your way. Enjoy your day. And yeah, it's great knowing you. And here's to another 40 plus years.
Hey Wayne, it's Warren coming from lockdown 6.0. Sorry mate, I haven't had a shave. Anyway, my story goes back to the days in London when you gave me a call and said, hey, I'm coming around with a plank of timber and we're going to make a shelf. So I remember that day that you brought that timber around. I'm pretty sure you didn't pay for it because it looked like it was something you'd found on the side of the road. But you said to me, hey, I really want to make a bookshelf, and you made it, you put it together, and it was great. I know it's a real treasure of yours, and it inspired you to go on and renovate a house all by yourself with Sylvia. And I think that the thing that's great about that is, even though you probably weren't quite up to the task, everyone was willing to chip in and give you a hand. And that just goes to show you what a great mate you are, that people are willing to do that and help you out. Anyway, have a great birthday, mate. I hope you enjoy it, even though we're all locked down, and I can't wait to catch up and have a beer with you soon. See you, buddy.
So I get this weird text message from Jace requesting a video for your birthday. It was for well wishes, remember the time, hope you had a great day, etc. You and I have known each other for over 25 years and have been really great mates throughout that period. I've known you as Wayne, Wayno, Waynel, Waynus, Stewart, Stewie, Stewbanger, Sleepy. Pretty sure there was sexual chocolate in there too somewhere. The memories to reminisce are far and wide. We could start at high school with knocking down classroom doors, to running in between the portables and accidentally pecking the woodworking teacher in the head with a jam donut. We go to our time in England and travelling to Poland and riding around the streets of Krakow on BMX bikes. To even more recently, working together at L&H for a couple of years and drinking Johnny Blues in a bar in New Zealand. It's been a hell of a ride. One story that I really want to talk about though is a story that you haven't wanted me to talk about previously, usually because there was people around. Well, there's no people right now. I have a camera. It's your 40th birthday. And the story that I want to talk about is over 20 years old. The story isn't to laugh at you, it's to laugh with you and to appreciate the innocence of the story. And it is well and truly one of those times where it's a how the heck did Wayne do that story. And it goes back to our time when we were seeing movies on a Saturday morning. We headed up to watch goodness knows what movie. And the beauty of the Saturday morning movies was that you could sit wherever you wanted. There was no lines, there was nobody else there. So we had filled ourselves up with Fanta, probably at that stage, and candies from the candy bar, being 16 or 17 years old. There was one candy though that took your liking that morning, and it was one candy that probably haunts you to this very day, and that is fizzy cola bottles. The movie came and went and we were heading back to your house. When we got about halfway, you informed me, as you usually do, but this time was a little bit more urgent, that you needed to go to the bathroom. So our pace went from a leisurely walk to a let's get going pace. As we continued to walk up Eld Highway, the let's get going pace turned into a we've got to get somewhere fast pace. And we continued along until you hit a stage where it was a I got to get somewhere now pace, and you took off. I'd like to say that my pace was as fast, but it wasn't. And I'm sorry to say that was because I was killed over in laughter at this stage. I saw the urgent look on your face, I saw you run away, and most importantly, I saw the way you were running. And it was one of the most uncoordinated ways of running I've ever seen in my life. You were obviously trying to keep something in, but go as fast as you could. And those two don't work very well. So we were halfway through our trip home. You had taken off and I was laughing behind. And the only option that we had, because it was a Saturday morning, there were no offices open, there were no factories open. The last chance we had was the horticultural place on Burwood Highway. Their gardeners, of course, they'll be open. So you beelined up to the horticultural place. I was a few steps behind you at this stage still. And you'd taken up to the front door in hopes that you could use their public bathroom. As you were walking up or working your way up to the front door, the instant you noticed that the front door wasn't going to open, I witnessed the blood leave your face. And then something magical happened. As I composed myself. The thing that I didn't mention at the start of this was summer. And we had t-shirts and we had shorts on. All of a sudden, you stop and you look down and you try and catch something that I thought had fallen out of your pocket, which in actual fact it hadn't. It had fallen out the bottom of your shorts, and it was brown. And this instant look of terrified confusion hit your face as you realised what you had just done. Once I realised what you had just done, I fell on the ground and I was an absolute mess. And this is when your brain started ticking as to, what do I do now? Do I stay here, or do I find something to clean up the mess that I had just made? Or do I run because I have just dropped a juice on the front of a government building? And as a 16 or 17-year-old that you were at the time, you ran. And I'd like to say that I ran as well, but again, I was on the ground, I was laughing. And I then realised that you had taken off in a very, very weird running style again, because it was a bit dirty down there. I then realised I was left sitting next to a deuce on the front of a government building, so I took off as well. We headed back to your house. You were gracious enough to stop at Ian's place so we could laugh again at what had just happened, before 10 minutes later saying you might have to go home and tidy up the undercarriage area. That was, and still is, one of the funniest times of my life. I can reminisce about that at any time, and it's not at your expense at all. It is just such a funny story, and it is completely innocent, and it is a how the heck did you do that story. I hope you still find it funny to this day, because it's one of my greatest memories. Happy birthday, mate. I hope you really enjoy your 40th. You've been an awesome, awesome mate for all those years. And you're an awesome mate to everybody. Enjoy the day, enjoy the year. I think we're going to be in pretty good shape as far as lockdown is concerned, so enjoy the celebrations that you can have, and we'll see you around. Sorry, vegan. I forgot to mention, we got you a present. We were tossing up what to get you, and you probably know you're really difficult to buy for. So, what do you buy somebody that's really difficult to buy for? We bought you a plaque. In honour of the story that I just told, we wanted to make it a little bit more permanent for both yourself and the community. So we bought a plaque and we dropped it on the spot that you dropped your thing on the spot. It's really great. Hopefully you can take your children and your children's children and show them the spot in which you had such a great life experience. So yeah, enjoy. See ya.
Hi Wayne, happy 40th. You are such a great guy. You've been a really good friend to Jason, and in turn you've become a good friend to me. And of course we love Sylvia and the kids too. So you've brought us a lot of joy into our lives. So I believe everyone's saying a little memory or happy story about you, and I think the one thing that strikes me about you, and it took me a long time to kind of work you out, what amazes me is the fact that you can get away with saying the most inappropriate things at any time with anyone, and yet people will just laugh and go, oh, that's just Wayne. And no one gets offended, and you can talk about your massive appendages and, you know, like just crazy stuff. But we all think it's very endearing, and that's just Wayne. That makes you you. So thank you for being a great friend to us. Thank you for all you did for us in Melbourne. You certainly made our time there memorable and lovely, and you made us feel like we were part of your family too, and your beautiful mum and dad. So happy 40th. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I also now have to read you a special message from your auntie who wasn't able to video record it. So I can't put her voice on because I don't know what she sounds like, but I'll read it to you and I'll do my best. Okay, so this is your Auntie Joy, and she says, 39.5 years ago, Glenda Stewart shared the news she was expecting again and named this little surprise Katie. Naturally, we were very happy for her and John, the parents-to-be. And no, back in those days, no one knew what the gender would be. Finally, 40 years ago, the big day arrived for Katie to be born, but instead, a big, beautiful baby boy entered the world. All the previous selected names were tossed aside as his mum, Glenda, decided there and then he looked more like a Wayne. So from that moment on, he was called Baby Wayne, as his auntie Maureen also had a son named Wayne. Now, Baby Wayne was lucky enough to come with his mother to what was called Ladies' Day, consisting of his aunts, great aunt, cousins, second cousins, friends, etc., who all fussed over him and loved him. Baby Wayne thrived on this adoration and on gaining our attention turned into the greatest actor, entertainer of all times. His timing was perfect and he truly rose to the occasion as our laughter spurred him on. He had yet to reach the age of 1 year old. His dad, John, strutted like a proud rooster and loved pushing Wayne in his pram. His older brothers, Bruce and Terry, were also totally besotted with him. One would be forgiven if imagining that Wayne could become a very spoiled, precocious little boy, when indeed the very opposite occurred. Wayne's grown into an extremely kind, thoughtful, generous, caring, loyal young man and a wonderful husband and father. Secretly, he will always be our little baby Wayne. Wayne, we wish you a very happy 40th birthday with many happy tomorrows to follow. Much love and best wishes from Auntie Joy and Uncle Hans. There you go.
Wayno, happy birthday, mate. 40 years old. You're still young compared to some of us, but you're catching up. Mate, look, we've been mates for a long time now, ever since I started at L&H. And look, there's plenty of things we could talk about or I could talk about, but I thought I'm going to come up with my top 5 Wayne moments. Some are funniest, some are really nice. So yeah, mate, when I think of you, I think of the weirdest and most curious and strange dude I've ever met, but also one of the nicest, kindest people I've ever met. So yeah, it's a very strange combination, but it works for you. So, so look, number 5. Okay, my number 5 is all the car trips we've had. So you used to drive me home from work sometimes, both from Blackburn, from South Melbourne, and those car trips were always very interesting. I used to sit there and have to hold the phone up for you because you had no car speaker or you couldn't hear phone, and I had to have it at the right angle, and I had to hit the voicemail. I was just like a personal secretary, I think, but it worked. But it was never ever a dull moment in the car, mate. It's just ducking off randomly. We'd be sitting there at the desk. Go, need to go to Woolworths, or I'll go get some Coke Zero. Come for a drive. And we jump in the car and we go. It was just really random, like I said, but it was awesome. It was good. Everything about you was random, but that was good too. Number 4. Number 4 is a nice one. So 3 years ago now, we had our grandkids down. They were very young at that age. Well, they're still young. And you offered to come and play Santa for them. That was so cool. So one evening, you decided to creep up into our house, across the yard. I think you were wearing a Santa suit. I don't know where you got that Santa suit from, but I'm sure the neighbours are thinking, who's this weird person just creeping around, because it wasn't Christmas Day, obviously. I think it might have been Christmas Eve, I can't remember. But mate, you come to the door, and you had some presents for them, and the kids just loved you. You walked through the door and they just grabbed you and hugged you, and they thought Santa was visiting them. So it was absolutely priceless. Never forget it. The kids won't either. We've got videos and stuff, so it's great. Thank you. My number 3 memory, mate, coming down in order, we're getting there. Number 3, the pizza shop, or the chip kebab experience. So ever since we're at Blackburn, very limited places to eat there, but you found this pizza shop, and they do kebabs and stuff, and Guy was really nice, genuine sort of guy. and for some reason you ended up asking for a chip kebab, which is basically a rolled up kebab but with no meat. So you swapped out the meat and put it in hot chips, but had all the salad and stuff. I think maybe you're doing it to support the whole vegan thing with Sylvia and that, which was great. But in the end, you got me hooked on them. You even tried to get the guy to put them on his menu, but I don't think you did that. It's he couldn't understand. He thought you were strange, I think. But every time you walked into the shop, he knew exactly what you wanted. You didn't even have to ask, and always with chili sauce on the top. So, mate, yeah, great experience. Number two. So look, number two is probably you helping us move up here and saying goodbye to us. It was obviously very hard for us to say goodbye to you guys and your family. We've become quite close and still are. But we hired a truck to pack ourselves up. Well, we actually got a moving pod, as you know. The moving pod was meant to be in our yard. We couldn't get the pod in because of power lines and stuff, so we actually had to hire a truck, load the truck, take the truck over all the way over to Geelong, and then come back. So you actually rocked up the night before, helped us pack the truck in our yard, and then you got up super early the next morning. You drove to Geelong and helped us unload the truck again into the container there. So without your help, we wouldn't have done it. That was really super appreciative. Long way to go. Fantastic. Thank you so much for that, mate. And the number one memory I will always have from you will be my job interview. So here I am applying for a job. Very strange. I get this call from a guy and say, "Hi, my name is Wayne. I'd just like to talk to you a little bit, Jason." I thought you were taking the piss out of me. I thought, who is this guy? But obviously, I got to know that that's just your voice. Hate it, love it, it's you. But you ended up getting me to send some examples of some spreadsheets and stuff in to you, which I was happy to do. I thought, this is good. This guy's very thorough and covering stuff off. But then the next day, you asked me to send something else in, and you asked me to change things. I'm thinking, this is getting a little bit weird, getting a bit odd. I think that something clicked in my brain. I'm thinking, this arsehole's getting me to do his work for him, and he's just passing it in. But I went with it because I had a good feeling about it. So anyway, that worked out okay. And then you arranged to have an interview in Brisbane, where I was living at that time. And you were flying out after visiting a supplier up here, and you were running late. And you called me, you told me you were running late. Anyway, you got to the airport lounge and you found me. You had a whole heap of bags and stuff. You unloaded those bags to me. You asked me to go and find a table and go and get drinks. So anyway, I did that. I found a table. I think I got some Cokes or some lemonades, maybe some waters, I don't remember. But you come back out and you go, what, they got no beer? I'm thinking, is he joking or is he not joking? But anyway, you were not joking. You got up, we made our way. I think we got a beer each. And then you proceed to we'll get some food. And you went and got plate, and you just kept loading these plates up. They were just enormous plates. I'm thinking, wow, this is the weirdest interview I've ever had. So anyway, we sat there, we spoke about a whole heap of things, from Collingwood to the job I was in. Actually, there was hardly any conversation about the job. I think it basically got all the information and spoken up over it. I think this was more of a meet and greet, and clearly we hit it off really well. And a couple of days later, I think you offered me the job, which was great, and obviously out of that I've gained a fantastic friend, a friend for life, and much more important than the job. Jobs come and go, but it's been the best move I've ever done. Kathy and I loved moving to Melbourne. Obviously we're back home now. We like being back with the family. We're still in touch with you. Hopefully, you may end up here one day. Brisbane's lovely. I know you guys like it up here. But yeah, look, we'll definitely be in touch forever. We'll keep visiting once everything opens up and stuff. But thank you for coming into our life, mate. Really, really appreciate it. Actually, I did forget one thing, and it was actually a part of my number 4, and that is the fantastic thing you did by organising our last day here. You organised breakfast for me and Kathy. We did a trip up into the markets. We had no idea where we were going, we just followed you. And then we went to a beautiful winery and stuff where we sat and listened to music and that. And then we went to the chocolatier after it. So mate, you organised all that, you planned it to perfection. we absolutely felt spoiled. And right now, it's one of our fondest memories in Melbourne. So yeah, thank you again. So mate, that's about it. I'll probably gone way over the 2 minutes, but hey, I don't care right now. You're worth it. You've been, like I said, a great mate. Wishing you the best. You are 40. Let's hope you get a little bit more, I wouldn't say sensible. I don't think you'll ever be sensible. You're still going to be very random. But let's hope that things might continue to be good for you guys. You've done well. You've set yourself up well. You've got a great job. So yeah, all the best, mate. Many years to come, and we'll have a beer soon when you're up here, maybe. Bye, buddy.